How to eat absolutely any food you like and lose stubborn fat. Now, when people interact with my content, they join my group, they don't believe me. They don't think it's possible. So I'm going to prove in this video that it's absolutely possible to eat any food you like and still lose stubborn fat. Anything. Doesn't matter your age, doesn't matter your conditions, doesn't matter anything. So the first thing you need to understand is how fat loss happens. And this doesn't matter whether you have a medical condition, whether you're taking medication, it doesn't matter how old you are. Fat loss happens the same for every single person on the planet. The way that you lose body fat, stubborn fat, any type of body fat, is you consume less energy than your body needs. So let's say you need 2,000 calories worth of energy. A calorie is another word or term used for energy. Let's say you need 2,000 calories, but you don't consume that. Let's say you consume 1,500. Your body has to find 500 calories of energy from somewhere. Guess where it's going to find it? It's going to find it from you, from your body. Now, it's not always going to use body fat, but a lot of the time it will. So it's going to take your body fat, it's going to use that for energy, and there you go. It's made up that deficit. It's made up that gap. So this is what a calorie deficit is: consuming less calories than your body needs. Now, obviously, everyone's different. Everybody needs different amount of calories. Medications, age, medical conditions, all these things will impact the amount of calories that your body may need. And it may impact other things as well. However, it doesn't change the fact that this is how fat loss works. And this is how fat loss happens for every single person on the planet. So if you're not losing fat, you're not in a deficit. Now, there's a big problem with this, which I'm not going to talk about in this video, because all we're talking about today is how to include all of the foods you love. But I will go through this in another video. So what you need to understand is that those 1,500 calories that you consume could be just chocolate bars. You could literally eat 1,500 calories in chocolate and still lose fat, as long as your energy needs are more than 1,500. So let's say you need 1,600 calories and you eat 1,500 calories of chocolate, you will lose body fat over time. If you need 2,000 calories, but you consume 1,500 calories of chocolate, you will lose body fat over time. Okay, you can absolutely eat any food that you like. Now, I'm not recommending that. I am certainly not telling you now to just go and eat chocolate, but it goes to show that you can include those foods. And there's a really well-known scientist, Dr. Halb, who proved this point. He only ate confectionery, candy, sweets for, I think it was about 8 weeks, and he lost body fat, and actually his health markers improved. So what you also need to understand with this is there are no foods on the planet that directly cause fat gain or fat loss. So if you eat a chocolate bar, that doesn't mean you're going to gain fat. Okay, it depends on the sum of your diet. If you eat or have like lemon water or green tea or any of these kind of magic foods, they will not directly cause fat loss. They will only cause fat loss if they are part of a diet that helps put you in a calorie deficit. Now, a calorie deficit is not a strategy or plan. I am oversimplifying this whole process just for the point of this video. So with all of this in mind, there is no such thing as an unhealthy food, only an unhealthy diet. So if your diet is constantly meaning you're over consuming calories, or that you're constantly hungry, or you're not happy, or you have a poor relationship with food, that is not a healthy diet. So health is very subjective. Again, I'm going to talk about this in a completely separate video, but I hope this is helpful and helps you to understand how you can include all of your favorite foods and still lose stubborn fat.